Welcome to day 10 of my 12 days of card making series. This is Courtney with C. Clark Creative. Thanks for stopping by. Got a hot foiled card for you today. So I have my Glimmer Hot Foil System preheating. I have the Spellbinders scattered dot pattern plate. I have some holographic foil, Gina cardstock in sea glass, and then also the thin shim and the spacer pad that comes with the Glimmer Hot Foil System. So once the platform is ready, that first green light comes on solid, and you get your hot plate down, you push the timer button, and then your hot foil goes shiny side down, cardstock next, and then those two shims, the shim and the spacer plate. And you wait for that timer button to start blinking solid. Meanwhile, I pull out my Platinum 6 die cutting machine and get that ready. Once that light is solid, we're going to pull off that entire stack, the platform and everything, and just run that right through the die cutting machine. Now I have the speed on the video here sped up a little bit, but I tend to go through at a nice steady pace, not trying to go fast, and I go back and forth a few times. This is a full panel plate, so I go through 3 times, remove my items, and use the tongs to get that off, and reveal a beautifully foiled panel here. Now, I didn't need to do it much with this, but if you do have some overfoiling, generally a rubber eraser, just rub right over the foil. It's going to remove all those little excess bits. I move on to my sentiment here. The sentiment comes from the Spellbinders Shimmering Merry Christmas Sentiments set. It also has some dies to cut this out, so you'll see that in a minute. So I get my plate on, hit the timer button. That gives me a few seconds to get the foil, get the cardstock, everything stacked up. And then when that light goes solid, I can run it through my die cutting machine again. So there we go, another beautifully foiled piece. So I start my die cutting. I was thinking I just wanted a nice squared edge. And once I ran this through the machine, I decided I did want to put the flagged end on. So I just kind of run that through the machine again. You can run cardstock through dies multiple times. You just want to be careful on that alignment. Sentiment strips like this, it's quite easy to get them through because very simple lines. So I get that first flag edge, and then I just flip it around and get that second edge die cut as well. Just a little piece of micropore tape to hold that in place for me. And then go ahead and get that die cutting machine out of the way. I trim down my card panel, or the hot foiled panel, and then I'm just using Distress Collage Medium to adhere that to an A2 card panel cut from Tonic Studios Craft Perfect mirror card in frosted silver. It's the perfect accompaniment to this holographic foil. And then I use a bit of adhesive foam tape to pop up the sentiment just to give a little bit more dimension. And then finally I get the entire panel put onto an A2 card base, again using the Distress Collage Medium. I like the Distress Collage Medium because it gives a little bit of movement time just to make sure everything's aligned properly before it holds tight, but then things do not move. So here we go, beautiful holographic foil, great foiling. quick and easy card to put together once you've got the Glimmer Hot Foil System. It's a little bit of an investment, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Here on the close-up you can see the embossed letters as well. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 11 in the home stretch. Thanks. Bye-bye.